Today's world is fast-paced, and it's more challenging and more rewarding than ever. Technology has brought us a long way, and it's great, but it's only good if we know how to use it and apply it. We help leaders in the auto industry put people behind the wheel of their dreams. We bring people to banks and financial institutions that work hard for the privilege of protecting their clients' money. We assist real estate agents in connecting with people who are looking to make their dreams of business ownership and personal home ownership a reality. We do this by leveraging state-of-the-art video techniques and state-of-the-art video editing software. But that's not all. Our audio studios are some of the best in the world with today's state-of-the-art editing software and microphones. And when we put all of this together, it means that your business or organization leaves a digital fingerprint on social media or anywhere else you choose that can't be ignored or denied. We are Slone Media, producers of film, audio, and voiceovers, and full production. Send us a message now if you want your business or organization to stand out. Little divas have made dreams come true and lasting memories that are fun. And the holidays, well, they'll be here before you know it. This year, let Little Divas handle your Christmas and New Year's Eve parties with a dash of elegance and the gift of fun memories. Little Divas can also take care of all of your Christmas parties for work too, at a price that won't break the bank. The holidays are meant to be spent with family and the ones that you love and care about. Little Divas can make sure that you have the time to do just that with the experience in decorating that they have, so that your family will love to come home for the holidays. Little Divas Balloon Decorating. Call now while there are still openings at 606-791-5616. That's 606-791-5616. Or find them on Facebook at facebook.com/Little Divas Balloon Decorating and experience the magic of Christmas. Missing. Sabrina Ann Hill, also known as Dolly, went missing October 30th, 2022. She could be in the Floyd, Pike, Letcher, Knott, or Perry County areas, so please share this. She's missing from the Abner-Melvin, Kentucky area of Floyd County. The last confirmed sighting was at Hall's Market in Wheelwright, Kentucky. Sabrina was wearing a black winter jacket. Some of the pictures that you see of her here have changed a bit. She's had her hair cut very short. She is a very frail and pale-looking person, and she does have an ill appearance and may appear to be under the influence, but in fact that's not the case. If you have any information, please contact the Floyd County Sheriff's Office at 606-886-6171 or Kentucky State Police Post 9 in Pikeville at 606-433-7711.
All my emotions just went blank, just blank.
Well, I definitely 100% don't think that she drowned.
Did you see anything on April's body that would make you say, wait a minute?
This is imprinted in your brain. I mean, it's something that you cannot ever remove.
Hi, Chris.
I'm surprised no one's ever investigated that area.
Oh, God!
In February of 1957, a young muskrat hunter set out to check his traps near Philadelphia. He found something.
The following is a presentation of Chris Slone Media in association with 606 Paranormal. These are The Gatherings, a program of hope dedicated to those we love and have lost. We cannot guarantee the results of who may come through in the portal, and as always, viewer discretion is strongly advised.
Hope that you're having a great evening, and thanks for joining us.
Good evening, everybody.
How are you doing, dear?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. This will be the last gatherings until December 1st. So that means that we're taking next Thursday off for Thanksgiving and all that kind of stuff. And so we do hope that you guys, everybody, has a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Yes.
When we come back December 1st, we will not be on Facebook. It's going to be all on YouTube. And of course, you can check any of our YouTube channels, either mine or Stacia's or any number of people that have been sharing it. It's youtube.com, and I forget. The handle is Chris Sloan Media. I think it's youtube.com/ the @ then Chris Sloan Media. Excuse me. And there's a reason for that. Something's got me going.
Did you hear that one?
Yeah, it's already fired up. But we do pay attention to the comments of you guys, and noticed that the last couple of weeks, people have been having trouble finding it. And that's part one. Part two is the fact that everybody's going to be together in the same chat room, and Lloyd and Amanda and Stace and myself, we won't be scattered all over Hellingon trying to keep up with the different chats. They'll all be right there in one place.
Yep.
YouTube is very user friendly. It's accessible to anybody. If you can watch it right now on Facebook, you can certainly watch it on YouTube. So what I'd like for you guys to do, if you would, is to subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is, like I said, it's youtube.com / the @ Chris Sloan Media. And whenever we go live, YouTube will pop out this notification saying, hey, the Gatherings is live. And that's why we give 3 or 4 minutes before we ever start anything to let everybody kind of get in and get settled. And plus, that gives you time to get, a little something to drink and a sandwich or something like that, or a sandwich.
Sandwich.
That's how Stacia and I say it, sandwich. Lloyd, go make us a sandwich. So it's Lloyd's like, okay. But it gives folks time to get settled in and kind of get you a little something going on, because I just don't want to pop on there and say, okay, we're starting, it's underway, but that's not really what I'm looking to do. But this will be the last time that it airs on Facebook. And it's for those reasons. Facebook was a great way to get things started and to let people know about it and to let them experience what it's like. Now, of course, I've been asked, was there going to be a charge to watch this? No. And that's something else. Facebook, they kind of badger me about, set up a paid event for the Gatherings and make people pay to watch it. And I'm like, I'm all about making a living, but I'm damn sure not about making a living at the expense of somebody else's hope or any good that we could do for somebody who may not be able to afford it right then. Because not everybody has $4 or $5 or $3 or whatever it is laying around right then. And for some people right now, every single nickel counts. So I'm not doing a paid event on the Gatherings. April, that will be a paid thing if people want to see it before it comes out. And our Patreon members will have cracks at it. And there's a possibility that we could be screening it to the public. And even then, though, we're not going to be charging $10 or $15 a ticket. That ain't going to happen. Because, hell, I didn't pay I don't think I paid $10 a ticket to see Top Gun Maverick. And I'm not Tom Cruise. I'm Chris Sloan. So, anyways, you get my point. It's going to be affordable, because the biggest thing for both Stacy and I, who are a team on this video, we're a team on the Gatherings, we're a team on the podcast, we're a team on the film. We're left and right. The biggest thing for us is to get April's story out there. And where others may have got it wrong, we're going to get it right. If it hairlips me, we're going to get it right. I'm very big on that. I'm OCD as hell about that. She had one life, and she had spent 5 days at 16 before some, if you want to call them people, oh shit, took her life. And there's going to be a lot of people involved on this. A lot of people involved on this. And I'm inviting the people that who knows openly that they've been accused to be a part of it too. And we'll be reaching out to you shortly. But I'm not paying you nothing. That's not how this rolls. If your name isn't worth your time to defend it or to present your side of the story, okay. I don't really care. That's the way it is. But if you want to show up there and present your side, I'd love to listen to it without bias.
I'll have to step out on that one because
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, I respect that. I respect your right to do that. Absolutely. Um, but I will listen to whatever you've got to say, and it will be on film. But several people, we've talked about how the shoot is going to go, and I told you last week that Universal is involved with the music and stuff like that, and that's about it at this point. That's all that they, you know, but that's enough. That's a big deal to me. Um, Cinematic documentary. They loved that quote or that saying because it's going to be very much filmed like a movie. It's going to be kind of like a movie, only it's going to be factual. Very few creative liberties have been taken except for some pseudonyms, which are name changes. Some names will be changed, but most of them will not. I'm under my name, Stacy's under hers, and we hope our April, who I'm thinking, I hope she'll be a part of it. She'll be under hers if that's what she chooses. But don't get me wrong. Hell, if you want your name like Prince in a symbol, I'll put it up there. If you get chosen, casting calls are probably going to start in December at some point, and we're going to ask people to send us videos to a specific email. And out of those videos, Stacy and I, Lloyd and Amanda, will sit down and say, okay, we like this one for this one for this person, and then we'll get
Because
in
we knew
contact.
them.
Yeah, we knew these people.
Still
And
do.
yes, absolutely. And we'll call you in, if you're selected. And is it a paying gig? Yeah. Are you going to get rich off of it? No, it doesn't pay a lot, but you're going to be part of honoring April. And if that's not enough for you and a few bucks thrown your way and lunch and breakfast catered or provided, then then we'll part ways. But I can tell you it is going to be on YouTube, Tubi, more than likely Amazon Prime, and quite possibly at some point down the road Netflix. And it could be even more places. It could get bigger than that. And that's not me saying that. That was somebody else. So somebody that's not a part of the filming, but somebody who helped with the music. They loved the idea, and I look forward to this. I do. I look forward to
Me
starting
too.
filming, and I think we are in the process of recruiting somebody to help us who actually teaches film. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, and just super cool guy, and I hope that he can help us. I hope that he will step in, and if not, then either way it goes, we will make this happen because it's been on my mind for some time now,
We
and
have a yes on that.
we do. So it's been confirmed.
Yeah, we're going to get him. I'm going to speak with him tomorrow and give him the details.
When I first started this, I thought to myself, there is no way, and I didn't have the equipment. I'm an audio guy. I had a ton of audio stuff. I've got Tascam. I've got Rode NT1As, Shure SMB7s. I've got microphones is what that crap is. I've got all this other stuff. And I simply did go into prayer one night, and I just asked, I said, look, Lord, if you want me to do this, if this is where you're leading me, yeah, make it happen. I need the equipment. 2 weeks later, two 4K cameras, a drone, wireless mic lapel sets or lavalier mics that are industry standard quality stuff. I mean, it's great stuff. Tascam for the camera audio, Tascam recording equipment. I mean, it's top of the line stuff. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, well, okay. And then it hit me, son, God doesn't call the qualified. He qualifies the called. I can't help but think, in the most humble opinion I can muster, we're meant to do this. I remember hearing April's voice come through Sharon's phone the first time I visited her grave. Help me, Chris. And you can ask Sharon. I broke down right there on the spot. I went into tears. I just started bawling like I was 3 years old and somebody just took my damn Zagnut bar away from me. And I promised myself I'd do anything I could. Anything that God led me to do, I would step out on faith. I would do it with the expectations that God would deliver. And guess what? He did. He delivered. Again, he's never failed. Here we are. Stacia and I have began work on the script. I call it a script, but it's not a script because there are certain things that are going to be scripted on the flashback scenes, and we're getting this from April's mom. We're getting this from some of one in particular, April's really good friend, uh, who actually I think saved her life in a bathroom. We're getting this from a lot of reputable sources as to what was said by whom and in what demeanor. But now, when it comes down to Stace and I talking on film, or Stace talking to Sharon, or myself talking to Sharon, or Amanda and I speaking, or Lloyd and I speaking, or Lloyd and Stace, or Amanda and Stace, or whoever, that's unscripted. That's just going to be them. This is who we are. This is how we do these things. Before the gatherings, you and I, dear, normally spend what, 10 or 15 minutes talking about, before we ever go live. And we're right here on this thing, just nobody sees us until I hit the button. And we talk about all kinds of stuff. And this evening, it was about the boy in the box. Stace, you've informed me that, of course, your equipment is going, has been for a bit now. And tell me what you've been getting so far.
Well, I've gotten several things that's come on the Ovilus. Starved, bathtub, sick, bludgeoned, and then I have on the on the spirit box in the portals. I got unknown. I'm unknown. Unknown.
He is known as America's unknown child. Everything that you speak of corresponds in direct proportion to the child that was found in a field just outside of Philadelphia in the mid to not. Did she say sexual?
Aggression.
Oh, aggression. Well, that was definitely happened.
Monument.
Monument. Yeah, I suppose
His
that you could
monument
say he
said,
did have a monument erected to
yeah.
him. And on the monument, as you saw in the video a few moments ago, it says America's unknown child. So, with that being said, we're getting ready to gear up with the portals, or the opening to the portals. And when we come back, we are going to try to reach the boy in the box. I'm Chris Slone with Stacia Underwood. You're watching The Gatherings. As always, we pray for protection from the Most High God, for His love, His light, His protection, His peace, and His light. And only things from the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit can come through. And we do, though, advise you that you watch at your own risk. And this is intended for mature audiences. Stacy, are we ready?
Oh yeah, we're ready.
Have at it.
Okay, I'm just going to turn it up. Are you still with us? I know me and you have been talking some today. Can you come back on and talk to us? Does anybody want to come through and talk? The portal's open. Were we talking earlier? Did you tell me that you were the unknown? if you're in here, I need you to come up here and stand in front of this little machine, okay? Just like we talked about. Because I can feel you. Can you tell me if you were the unknown again? Did you tell your mom you were thirsty? And you drove the cars? Can you tell me what your name is like you did earlier? Or what they call you? The box? Yes, I talked to you about your name this morning. Can you tell me your name again? I love you also. Can you come back over here where you were? Are you around the dolls again? Unknown. Worst noises? Thank you for telling me your name again and what they called you. Do you remember what your real name was? Can you tell me what your mom's name was? Do you know? Send them here and ever after. Can you tell me what happened that day that you were there and they put you there in the marsh? Your mommy wrapped you in something? You keep saying the worst noise and she keeps yelling. Did she yell? I'm so sorry. I know you played with the doll last week. We saw you do that. You know that you're welcome to come in and play with them anytime. Are you standing here? Because it's awfully cold. Do you remember who was with you in the car? You said Dennis twice today. Was somebody named Dennis with you Or did they find you? You feel the temperature change over there?
Yeah.
It's nonstop. This is nonstop. Can you stand back over here for me again? Are you just going to stand there? You know, you can play with any of the dolls. Is there someone with you? Left him in the car. Did she leave you in the car? Goodness. It's ice cold through here. Everybody's here for you. Can you tell us your name? The officer know it? A hat? Did you see a hat? Hurt you? It was squishy. I'm so sorry. He always says she told him he was a brat. Holding this. Thank you for standing here and making our machine go off. It's not going to hurt you, okay? The world. You said the bathtub earlier. Can you tell us what happened? The noise. Hurt my nose. My head. For weeks. Did you pass in the bathtub? Gave him something and said, "You're a brat." Who called you a brat? In the marsh. Put him in the marsh. Unknown. I am. He said, "Who is this child? Who is this child?" They said, "I think you're a very special child." And naked. He frees him. The weeds. The weeds. Were there weeds around you, honey? The weeds. He said it was like a marsh.
Are you the one that knocked the doll off the shelf last week, or were you trying to get it down?
Kate, swim.
Like I said, I knocked her off.
Well, that's okay. We were just wondering.
Helped her move it.
Were you trying to get our attention?
You know you can play with those dolls anytime you want. Any of those. I've got plenty. And you're always welcome here. And you can always come and talk to us, okay?
Around.
Are you still with us? Can you come back and talk to us if you're here? Were you hiding? In the weeds again. Did she throw you in the weeds? Did she put your body in the weeds, honey? Is that what you're telling us? She keeps saying you brat. Let me put the K-tube in there. You're not a brat. I know she might have said that, but you're not, okay? We think you're pretty special. And said bye to both of you. Who did you say goodbye to? Can you tell me what your mama's name was? She said you'd been naughty. I bet you were a good boy. Yep, there's Chris.
I'm right here, buddy.
And helped him, and he loved it. Did somebody help you? And gave you a funny book? Well, that was good. I have some funny books too here. You're here with his sister? Did you say you're here with her? Who were you talking about? Uncle somebody. Were you with your uncle? Do you remember your sister? Do you remember your sister's name? Remember your mommy? Did somebody help her when she put you in the car? Did he love it? Something was special. Did you get your peanut butter sandwich that you kept talking about?
Breaking up.
Are you still with me?
What?
I walked it.
She said I walked it.
What did you walk? You did that tonight?
To the voice that's coming through right now. Do you want me to follow through with what I was just thinking and looking at while I was off camera?
Sure.
Well, that's not very reassuring.
It's like you sit on something, bro.
Okay, not to interrupt, Stace, but while I was
Hang on,
off,
let me turn this down.
okay, sure.
Go ahead.
While I was off camera, I was actually looking Um, from where I'm at to Susquehanna Road in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, it's about 9 hours. That's where the boy in the box was found, Susquehanna Road.
Okay.
I was looking at that when she came through and said that she'd walked the road, and that's why I said,
Oh, yeah.
do you want me to follow through with what I was just thinking? And what I was thinking was I was kind of looking around in the chat, and Lloyd had mentioned going there, and I was thinking, well, possibly. And so I got on Google Maps, excuse me, and I looked it up, and it's about the time you get breaks and everything, it's about 10 hours, 9 or 10 hours, which
Yeah.
is certainly not undoable. But
Right.
I'm sitting there thinking, and then about the time that happened, so again, we're talking about validation.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, the portal's open if anybody else wants to come back through. I don't know why it's so active right here. It's ice cold. All this whole area is icy.
And it's lit up like a Christmas tree.
Yeah, it keeps.
Yeah. Then you put it back over there and look at it. It just spiked. That's a K2 meter.
Are you still there? If you want to walk back over here, you can't. Well, never mind. Do you like the dog? It's really old.
Watch Jenny.
There's more.
Watch Jenny. She's moving.
What?
The doll. She's moving. She was just rocking back and forth.
Are you playing with Jenny?
Go ahead and move Jenny.
Put that
Take her
little
down.
boy.
I don't know if you guys in the audience saw that, but she was rocking back and forth.
Oh, God.
Listen, she's not going to hurt you. You sit right
We're going
there.
to bring Rachel on the team.
Lean
Rachel
far back.
Elliott. Rachel Elliott is a top fan. We're going to bring her on the team because she said it's been moving the whole time, and I hadn't even noticed it.
I haven't even looked at the dolls.
No, I just happened to look
should've.
up there and saw her when I saw Victor, the RCA dog, there, and I was thinking, what Elvis Presley did to that dog in that
Most
concert.
time
in
I'm just
57 or 58.
concentrating. I'm
Yeah.
concentrating. I'm trying to channel this stuff, and I'm concentrating. And half the time, I'm actually looking down. So that's my bad. We missed Jenny.
Lloyd just loved that.
He's got to get used to it.
What were you thinking, Lloyd? Tell us. Inquiring minds want to know.
Getting out of pins.
Hey, for some reason, just don't. Let's just get all of them in here. See what we can do.
Thanks for the support, buddy.
Anytime. Anytime. That's what friends are for.
All right, Jenny. I see you've been lighting up the K2, and some people say you've been active tonight. Can you talk to me and tell me why? Has there been a little boy that's playing with you? Are you standing here? He said, Lloyd, are you standing here? Can you tell me that?
If you are, pick the doll up and toss it to Lloyd.
Please do that. Can you tell me what your name is if you're in here? I know you're standing here because it's ice cold. I can feel it moving around, the energy. Can you talk to me and tell me your name?
She did look like she was about to topple over right there at one point.
We'll have to look at that after the show and see what we can find out. Back up.
I thought he said Geico. I was going to say that damn lizard's everywhere.
Do you know the boy in the box? You know, we're trying to help him. Can the little boy come through and talk to us on this app? I can change noise banks. Please come through and talk to us. He's coming. Was that you that was touching the doll? Yes. Do you like touching the dolls that are right there beside me? Can you tell me what this doll's name is? What's that doll's name? No, it's not Lloyd. Can you tell me what my name is? Or the doll's name? Are you still with us? Beautiful face. Yes, she does have a beautiful face, doesn't she?
You know who that sounds like?
Can you give us your name? Okay. Can you tell me your first name? You're very quiet tonight. Can you talk a little louder for me? You miss her? Who do you miss? Snooped. She's good at always saying that one. Chris. You know you're very special to us. Tell her she can learn it. I will tell her that. Do you have a message for her? Can you tell me what you want me to tell her? Your family misses and loves you very much.
Ooh, coaching.
It's ice cold through here. The K2 is still just, it's just going off right there in the same spot. Since she's a Destiny something. Are we going in the right direction? Is somebody moving the doll? Regina says that Jenny is moving again.
Good Lord.
Relax, Lloyd. We've got some Pampers.
All right, I've got a special favor that I need my spirit guides. I've got a special request. If any of you can get a hold of Cameron, his father is here, and he would love to talk to you, love to know any kind of information, or if anybody can help this family, can you please come through and let us know something? Can you do that for us? Anybody? Ask him about it. Something about the sheriff. See if something about the sheriff. Does the sheriff know something? Oh my God. What in the world is that? Who is this coming through? Can you tell me how you're coming through on my noise banks? Do you have a message for somebody that's here in the chat room with us? Gosh. You hear that voice?
Yeah.
That's not on any of my noise banks.
Is that a guy trying to come through?
Sounds like a man. Something he swore to me. Sounds like he's talking to somebody else now. I'm going to switch them. It's weird. Does anybody else want to come through? Have any information for any of these families here? Still there. He definitely has a message for somebody. This is not a noise back on my portal. Can you tell us some information to give to these families that are in the chat room with us? Do you have anything to tell Charlie? Something looking for me?
Probably some wants to get from Mason.
This boy, something? This.
But it's not something the families. These answers.
I've never heard this kind of.
I've actually switched. I switched channels. I've turned it off, and it still comes through. So the best thing that when this kind of thing happens, I listen. I hear them out because they have something they have to say.
Okay.
I can't. Are you still with us? Something. I wish I was home. Almost says like he said something about Walter.
Yeah, I've always said
That is crazy. I'm gonna try to switch it again. Does anybody else want to come through? Only in love and light. Yes. Gosh. I'm switching again. I'm out. I'm switching again. Mm-mm. Does anybody else want to come through? These men. Something up the river. Walking. And he said, "You'll be next." If you slow down just a little bit, we can try to make out what you're saying. Michelle. Do you have another message for Michelle? Her name was Odin. Something still shy.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Is anybody here that's with us? Can anybody help us? with any of these families that are in the chat room. I'm going to ask if you can to come through. How many have we got here? Something they needed me. Did they need you and you couldn't get there? Is that what you were trying to say? Do you have a message for anybody here? Who do you have a message for? Something that made him humble. And he said something, Mike. An M. Something at the river again. They were all at the river. Who was at the river? Can you tell us who your message is for? Well, I'll tell you, it's been crazy tonight. Oh. Are you still with us? Okay, I'm going to switch channels. If anybody wants to come through in love and light, and maybe you can help some of these families, can you come through and talk to us? What's your name? Amy? Do you have a message for someone here with us? Something, I moved it. What did you move? It's moving. What's moving? What was moving? I can hear you whispering. Are you still with us? Hi. Are you there? Are you seeing the light? And you seen it? We love you all too. Yeah. Are you still there?
Very active, then it goes quiet.
Yeah. Somebody rob you? Who robbed you? It was something. Are you back? It was snowing. It was snowing yesterday here. Is it snowing where you are? His sister something. You sound so sad. I'm so sorry. Sally something. You're not ornery. You were a very good boy. You told the girl to steer? And he said something to be done with it. In the dark. Better not do something. Something with his throat. Something with his throat. It's like he said threw up. Come up. Peanut butter and jelly. Was that your favorite? It's ice cold over here. Did she love you? Poor girl, and she says she loved me. Did something with his foot. Are you playing with the doll? Okay, you can. Mommy gave you no food? Baked bits, something. Like baked bits is what he said. Something for a drink. He said he's like Dad said something. And he threw it. woman. Sounds like I said Vicky. Were you hungry? Was your mommy mean to you? It's like I said my name. You know that we love you and that we'll be here for you anytime. His mom was. Said, let's go on now. I sure am something with some fruit. Something with his fingers. Reaching with his fingers. What were you reaching for? You called him a bastard. His sister said something. And said, forget it, and it hurts. You don't know how sorry I am. Something with my fingers. If you see him doing it. Are you reaching for the doll? Are you reaching for the doll? Are you reaching for this baby? Do you like toys? Can we get you a toy? What kind of toy would you like for us to bring you? Killed. What kind of toy would you like to have? I'll let you play with all the toys here you want. Would you like to have a ball? Or a car? Robert. Would you like to play with Robert the doll? Do you want me to get Robert the doll for you? Okay, hang on. Watch. We'll put Robert right here for you, okay? Did you see him? I brought him out for you, okay?
Get back in right now and gas.
I brought him right over there for you, okay?
That's not agree.
And you can play with him anytime that you want to, okay? Did you say you could throw him? If you want to throw him, you can. He's not scary. He's a little scary. He's a little scary. Are you standing beside of Robert now? Yeah, he's with it.
Heavy.
Spirit. Yes, you're a very sweet spirit. And I want you to know that what happened to you is not your fault.
Creek.
There was some very sick people. And that's all it was.
Cellar. Sad.
Peanut butter jelly again. Was that your favorite food? Jelly? I have a little wooden dog you can pull. Puppy, would you like to have that? We want to thank you for coming through for us. And we're always here if you need us. I don't often say that, but I do mean it for you, okay? No love from his family.
Palace.
Beaten something. We're all very sorry about that.
Oh, that was funny. In the chat room, Sharon was talking to Lloyd about taking him a PB&J, and then up there on the Ovulus, it pops up, "Can you?"
Oh.
Wow.
Coincidence? Maybe, maybe not. You got to admit, it's different.
He's always talking about that jelly. That peanut butter and jelly. And he can't hardly say the peanut butter all together.
Well, little boy. Starved. He was starved when he was alive.
That's what the Ovulus said also. Starved.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's crazy active here.
Starved and beaten and...
Yes.
I'll tell you, if I make a trip up there to Susquehanna Road in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, I'm bringing him a freaking box of Crustables.
Yeah.
PB&J
We'll get all
Crustables,
kinds
the
of
whole
PB&Js.
thing.
Would you like for us to bring you some PB&Js? Peanut butter and jelly?
Look, I'll get 3 boxes. One's for us. The other one's for you. The rest of them are for you. So,
Did you hear what he said?
what did he
He
say?
said, I sure am, and Chris had it in his hand.
Wow.
Chris will give you anything you wanted.
Yep. Yeah, I will, little man. I'll bring you anything you want.
Anything you want, we would bring you.
If it's PB and J's.
That's what you bring in his name.
And he said, "You are beautiful." How sweet.
I'm one of those people. I don't want to see anybody go hungry, and I won't.
No,
Even
especially
people,
baby.
even people I don't choose to associate with, I would buy them a meal because
Yeah.
I want everybody to eat. Just some of them, not at my table.
Exactly.
But I will not watch anybody, any human being go hungry because to me, that was ingrained in me when I heard a story about this beautiful, beautiful lady. She was a child and she grew up hard. She grew up poor. Her dad died when she was very young. And one night she's walking down the street. This happened in Paintsville, Kentucky, by the way. She's walking down the street and she happened to catch the smell of biscuits. And she asked this older man if she could have a biscuit. And he told her, no, piss off. She was a child when this happened. Some years later, unbeknownst to that bastard, that rat bastard, he actually did some good that night because that beautiful young lady would go on to have 2 sons, 3. One died at birth. The other one is a jerk, and the other one is an angel. The angel is my brother. I'm the jerk, ladies and gentlemen. And because of that, I will not watch anybody go hungry. I don't care who it is. And anytime I get anything for anybody like that, I think of my mom, who was that beautiful little girl. You see, even the darkest or the meanest deeds, God can turn to good. And I've always said, I want him to use me. I'm a tool. Take that literally or take it however you want. We may have a road trip coming up, sis. But if we do, we're going to take the cameras.
Absolutely.
And Susquehanna Road, according to Google Maps, iCloud Maps, and whatever, I'm sure is not very difficult to find. Maybe we can line up some folks to talk to who know a little more about this than we do while we're there. Maybe this young man has reached out to us for a reason. Maybe we're supposed to do something about this. I had never heard of the boy in the box. Maybe on occasion on passing, didn't know what it was. And then Amanda brought me this story about these, like, at one point we were doing those little 3 and 4 stories in a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he was in there. And we both kind of were like, boy in the box. Yeah. I mean, what kind of sick ass clown throws a child and disposes of him like he's trash in a box? Now, also, I have been looking, and in the next few days, I'd like for Charlie Bowling to give me a message because I've been looking for information concerning Cameron, and I'd like to talk to you.
Yeah, I need a little
Because
more
I'm
information
not,
on that
I'm not
also.
seeing, yeah, I'm not seeing a whole lot online about him. Wait, excuse me. Bless me. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you, dear. But the whole purpose of what we do is to try to help people, and be it people that have crossed over, or be it people that have not crossed over, their family left behind. That's our existence. Stacy did not get in or found 606 Paranormal to be the next Zach Bagans or Jason Hawes. Fame had nothing to do with it.
I was in it before Zach ever came along.
Yeah, that was my whole thing. You do it to help people, especially, and you always have, that I've known you, given precedence, or in other words, kind of, you move quickly, very quickly, when it concerns children or when it concerns the elderly.
Yes.
Children get scared to Pete easily, and the elderly, you could be dealing with multiple health issues there that could easily give them heart failure or something else. And let's face it, if you're elderly, now the government classifies elderly as 62 and above. Elderly is elderly. I don't know. That depends on the person, I guess. I don't, I've seen people that were 40
Yes.
or 50 and look like they were 90 because
Yes.
they've done some stupid shit.
We
in
were
their
just
younger
talking about
days.
somebody
Yes,
earlier.
We were talking about somebody just like that, weren't we? Who didn't have the brains that God gave a rock, and apparently
Karma.
still does. Yeah, and they do things, and karma is real, folks. It comes back. When I tell people, people say, "Well, how old are you?" 51. You don't look 51. That's because I've not done something to fracture my soul. I've done some stupid shit, but it was nothing to hurt nobody, except, well, I could have been killed, but I wasn't trying to kill anybody else. I'm reading in the chat, and Charlie says that he feels that Cameron is not dead. Okay, then let's see what we can do to bring him home.
Yep, I haven't heard anything on it. I'd love to hear the story. If somebody would message me and let me know, then I could
absolutely
look into it.
We're going to get to where we're going to continue to talk after the show goes off the air briefly, because we want to get some technical stuff set up if we can, or at least get a talk about that, and maybe we'll take a road trip. Because number one, the boy in the box, and for some reason when he said Robert, I just wonder, was that his name?
Could be.
We don't know. We heard several things tonight, some of which we'd never heard before. But I'm telling you right now, I'm taking a box of PB&J Crustables up there to him.
He keeps saying about the jelly, and then
for
peanut butter.
People say, "Well, why a spirit can't eat?" It's not about eating; it's about respect. It's about somebody actually showing this little boy that he's cared about. Now, maybe we're 40 years too late, 70, whatever. But is it ever too late to show somebody you care?
No.
If I asked my mama that question right now, I know what she'd say. She'd say, no. My daddy would say the same thing. No. And just because I don't know you doesn't mean I don't care about you. I care about people as a whole, even some of the assholes out there. I myself can be one, especially when someone I love is hurt or threatened. And make no mistake about it, I loved April. I still do. I've had to remember her because of you, or because of whoever did this. Let me say that. I've had to remember her longer than I ever knew her. I think that most of us can say that. What'd you get, dear?
Heard something.
I thought I heard like a scratching or something, or
I did too.
Kind of like a movement of something.
Me too.
All right. We're going to wrap it up for the night. We will not see you next Thursday, remember. But we do wish you a happy, a blessed, and a wonderful Thanksgiving. Let me give you a tip on something. If this is a Thanksgiving that is a first for you without somebody you love, reach out. Don't spend it alone. There's people that you've got that you know that would love to have you at their table. There's people out there, know that you're thought of, and know that whoever you might have lost would not want you to hurt like this. Somebody I care a lot about recently lost her dad, and I really don't mention her very much on here. I went to school with her, and she she actually saved April's life once. You know who I'm talking about now.
Yeah, I went to school with her too.
Yeah, I love her. She's great. Wonderful human being. Both her and her brother are great people. They're good people. And this message is for her. I see you. I love you. Same goes for your brother.
Yeah.
And if there's ever anything that Stacy, I'm sure I can speak for her, or that I can do for you, all you've got to do is reach out. That's it. My dear, I will talk to you in a few minutes.
I'll be here.
Okay. And for everybody else involved tonight, I'm going to go ahead and take you off screen, huh? For everybody else involved in tonight for the gatherings, remember December 1st, which is on a Thursday, we will only be on YouTube. Everybody together in one place. So everybody can find it. It's youtube.com/@ Chris Slone Media. So with that being said, I hope that you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. May God bless each and every one of you. I love you. And as always, stay mysterious.